You know, I think there's far more crazy things in this movie, but somehow the heart really stayed in people's minds. I think it's because when you see people eating meat, you know, or eating something gross, it's always some kind of savage or desperation of somebody. And in this case, for this queen, it's her last hope. It represents hope for something. And so it's a very strange demeanor of the whole thing, where it's sad, desperate in a different way, hopeful, but there's also the fear that maybe it won't work. Matteo doesn't talk a lot, like, da, 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 you know. He called me on my cell phone. And I got a call, and you said no caller ID, and sometimes normally I don't answer. Thank God this time I answer. So, hello, this is Matteo Garrone. And I'm like, what? It's like it was so shocking. And he said, ciao, Selma. I have some friends that I know you, that I got your phone. I'm doing a movie, and one of the parts that I've been working on, I've always had you in mind. Now, as you know, Matteo, he doesn't really work with actors. He works with regular people. The last movie, he worked from somebody that was a prisoner in jail, and he would take him out for the scenes. He was the lead of the movie, and put him back at the end of the shooting day in the jail.
Oh, wow.
So he's known for working with regular people. All my Italian friends, actors, would love to work with him, but they know he doesn't. So imagine I get a call from Matteo Garrone. He tells me he's been thinking, and then he said to me, well, he had me at hello, but then he said to me, I said, well, what's the part? And he said, you play a queen in the 17th century in Italy. And I said, well, what is the movie about? And he said, it's 3 stories that are based on this book, fairy tale book, and explained to me the book, and then he said, and they are seen from the point of view of women. And in this moment, I thought it was a joke. I said, stop. Somebody's pulling my leg. It cannot be true, you know. This is like a dream, but it was true.
I could play this guy, you know. Somehow he's a very sexual character, and I really believe that as an actor, because, you know, playing the baddie, being French, you know, I've always been called to do those kind of stuff. You know, dangerous people are sexy on screen, in real life too, but fortunately they're dangerous. And so, you know, the fact that suddenly he would call me again to do something like that, but to make fun of it was actually a nice thing for me to do. And so it's very pictorial, you know. So most of the time, you know, he has, before you get on the set, he has the idea of how he wants to shoot it. But then what you're gonna do in it is more or less your problem, you know. I was a bit worried with the sex scene with that young lady, Stacy, you know, because come on, she's really young, and I'm over, you know, those movements and stuff like that in movies. I mean, it's getting harder and harder for me to do stuff. I don't know why, maybe because I'm getting older. And no, with him it's been, you know, he's very subtle.